Well, a repeat performance of the first 90 minutes would do it for the home side, but they'll have to do it against a very desperate opponent who will just keep on going in search of the big one.
Well, I think, all things considered, Peter, you'd be hard-pressed not to think that they have a clear advantage, and you'd also think that if they manage to resist the temptation to get too ahead of themselves, they ought to be fine. The result is the most important thing here. Anything better is a welcome bonus.
We're underway. Bayern Munich in a position of genuine strength here. Winners, of course, in the first leg away from home. And they have one foot firmly wedged in the door to the final. Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Gnabry. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Neuer herring after the ball here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bellingham. Lima cuts out the pass. Kimmich, and they can counter here. Now it's Diaz, played out to the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tchouaméni, Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni, Vinicius Junior. Nice physical challenge. And it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. Upamecano tries to clear. Diaz. Pavlovic. Diaz. Stanisic shifted upfield. Foot in. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Does really well to win the ball. Olise! Decent enough try.
Olise is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Tchouaméni. Howson. Rudiger. Goulet. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Defending of the desperate variety. Lima aim forwards. Now it's Kane. Diaz. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ah, such a clever touch. It's run loose here. In again. Climbs up big. Harmlessly behind. Now it's Kane. Valverde goes down, but nothing given. Chouameni. Stanisic. Diaz. And it's Bellingham. Goulet, Vinicius Junior, Pavlovic, gently done. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Lisa really was.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Howson. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Valverde, Alexander-Arnold. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
That has been cut short. Valverde. Gnabry, over to the left. And it's Pavlovic. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's hoisted clear. And here's Bellingham. Now then, the ball's come loose. Chouameni. Valverde. Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Mighty effort!
Oh, not the best of headers.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Kane knocks it out wide. And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Kane. And here's Kane. Diaz. Kimmich. Quarter of an hour played. Gnabry!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
And it's played forward. That's a good run down the left. Vinicius Junior. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Goulet. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Tries to get it clear.
Goulet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kane, now he's off and running. Rudiger. Rudiger, forwards and with intent. And there's green grass ahead of him. Arda Güler, played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Danger averted for now. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And it's Lima. Kimmich. Rudiger. Howson. Chouameni. Howson, long ball upfield. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Played into the middle. Tar is there and he can get that clear. Tar, up towards the front line. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Kane. Chance here to counter. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. His positioning was spot on. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Stanisic. Diaz. Good play on the left-hand side here. Played in with purpose. That has been knocked clear. Howson, aim forwards. Vinicius Junior, played out to the left flank. Olise. Lima. Kimmich. Lima gets a cross in. Goulet. Oh, well measured. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior shapes to shoot! Diaz. Olise. Nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Pavlovic. Upamecano. Pavlovic. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. And it's Valverde. Goulet. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Howson gets it away. Diaz. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Cross goes in there. And that has been clubbed away. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Upamecano. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Tar shifted upfield. Defending of the desperate variety. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Goulet. And here's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Stanisic. Kimmich. Upamecano, gently done. Valverde. Rudiger. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius, big chance! Neuer trying to keep this in. Diaz attempts a clearance. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Ball's gone out of play. Lima, forwards and with intent.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Valverde. Mbappe takes a shot! There's a goal! We're back where we started. It's level on aggregate. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Olise. Lima. 30 minutes gone. Gnabry, that's an imaginative pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Diaz. Valverde. Moved on forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Howson. Vinicius Junior crosses it in here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cleared away. Oh, he's in! Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Tchouaméni really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Tchouaméni. Arda Güler. And here's Güler. Tchouaméni. And here's Güler. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And they have an aggregate lead. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Stanisic, aim forwards. Now it's Kane. And back to the keeper they go. Courtois sends that a long way. Upamecano. Oh, they could break here. It's Kane! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe looking for a runner. Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Bayern Munich, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Kimmich. Gnabry. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Defending was strong and firm. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham gets into some space. A chance to play it in. Now here's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Vinicius Junior. Keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. Harrison cuts it out. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Stanisic. Kimmich. Olise. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Moved on forwards. Alexander-Arnold forwards and with intent. Upamecano. Stanisic. That's been drilled forward. Kane chasing after it. It's Diaz. Gnabry. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Now it's Bellingham. He's going to be disappointed with that. Diaz. Stanisic goes forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good ball! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Olise. Tar. Pavlovic. Tar shifted upfield. Bellingham. Olise. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Diaz. Diaz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good run down the right. Alexander-Arnold, gently done. Rudiger. Chouameni. 2 minutes to be added on. Valverde, aim forwards. Diaz. Pavlovic, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Howson. And that's been won straight back. Lima. Pavlovic. Tar. Forwards and with intent. Chouameni. Moved on forwards. And the semi-final reaches halfway. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Bayern Munich really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Gnabry, now it's Kane! It's off target and by quite a way.
Bayern Munich, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Coming on the field is...
Rudiger chooses to go cross-field. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Olise. And it's Kane. Musiala. Muscular approach does pay off here. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Musiala. Now it's Olise. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tar. Pavlovic. Spread out to the left. Goulet given the lift of his goal. Rudiger. Rudiger played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the... Oh, shooting chance! Olise. Lima. Kimmich. Kimmich shifted upfield. Rudiger, no, again there's no way through. Vinicius Junior. Goulet, Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. And he thumps it clear. It is a corner. Tar can get it clear. And here's Goulet. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, sweet feet. That's going to go a long way. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. That's tidy. Alexander-Arnold. Olise. Musiala. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Stanisic. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And here's Mbappe. Musiala.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Chouameni. Rudiger. Aim forwards. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Valverde! They've played it short. Fired deep towards the back post. Musiala with the clearance. Chouameni tries making a foray down the right. Aimed in towards the... Oh, smashing header! In he goes again! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Moved on forwards. Goulet. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Bayern Munich faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. And he is going into that little black book.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
Crossbar comes to the rescue. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lima. Lima, gently done. And it's Lima. Nice control. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Musiala, played out wide. Lima, oh, it's come loose. It's gone for a throw-in. Musiala, and here's Kane. Bullish header! Well, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Now it's Goulet. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Proves too strong. The referee's awarded a free kick. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Traoré. Valverde played with finesse. And he's there to get it away. Traoré have it back and can go again. Howson. Looks to the other side.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Mbappe. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. What about this cross? Tries to get it clear. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham, and that's aimed into the middle. He can get that clear. Bellingham. Ball comes in. Tar clears it away. And there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Referee's given a throw. Stanisic shifted upfield, and it's Kane. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. That's good play.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
He's through here. Olise. Kane. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's gone for goal. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up now. Stanisic is there, and he can get that clear. And he's heaved it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, perfectly measured that. Kane tries a shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Kane really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Clearly not happy with that. Musiala is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bellingham! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Vinicius Junior. Good, strong midfield running here. Woola! Oh, they could be caught out here. Caught offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And it's played forward. Stanisic gets over and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Chouameni.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the...
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And it's Musiala. Great defending, strong and determined. Chouameni, aim forwards. Mbappe, spread out to the left. He's got away. And it's played in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a nice ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Neuer, on ball by the goalkeeper. Musiala does really well to win the ball there. Chouameni. Moved on forwards. Oh, well measured. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross. Diaz. Kimmich. Now it's Olise. Howson wins the duel this time. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's chipped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Bayern Munich could not have chosen a worse moment. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Stanisic shifted upfield. Diaz. Kane is onto this. Chouameni. Courtois sends that a long way. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. too long, and over the line. And they've got rid. Tchouaméni, and the keeper's got it again. Rudiger. Howson. Played towards the other side. Now he's wondering who wants it. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Arda Güler. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, oh, good spread. Crossed into the... Up he goes! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now that's well seen too. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Bellingham, probing pass. Pavlovic, played into space. Kane. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Rudiger, aim forwards. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe! Alexander-Arnold, that's a cute ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Kane has got himself a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent, he has every reason to. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Kane. Tries a measured ball. Tchouaméni gets it away. Güler. That looks a cracking ball. Olise cuts it out. Stanisic. Upamecano. Kimmich. Lima. Lima, gently done. And it's Bellingham. Arda Güler, and he's managed to get free. Out towards the flank. Olise. Lima. Out for a throw. Tchouaméni looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Tchouaméni. And he's there to clear it. And the shot's on here. And he should have made it 4.
Vinicius Junior probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. pass is intercepted. And here's Kane. Musiala. That's very neat. That is good strength. That's a throw. Lima. Kane finds himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Mbappe. Always onto this. Bellingham gets flagged offside.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. Almost nothing left on the clock here. They have 1 foot in the final. Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior forwards and with intent. And it's Arda Güler, neatly clipped into space. And he's there to clear it, and reclaimed it in a trice. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Header! Oh, extraordinary.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bayern Munich are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Tchouameni does really well to win the ball there. Howson, that's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Elise. And here's Musiala. That is a brilliant interception. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. And here's Mbappe. Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. And across it goes. And it's played forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Howson. Tchouameni. Vinicius Junior. Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, it's played into the area. And out it comes again. That's been won straight back. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Güler. Güler!
Outstanding save to keep that out.
Rudiger, who's short. Delivered across. Diaz can get it clear. He's had a shot! Cleared without complication. And it's Rudiger. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that has been cleared. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Kane. Lima. Olise. Out of play for a throw. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Howson. Alexander-Arnold looks to get on the end of this. And it's Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Great, but can he finish? Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Jackson. Valverde. Chouameni. Fran Garcia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Valverde! Diaz, aim forwards. Davis. Moved on forwards. Throw it. Tar. And here's Jackson. Olise. Olise! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means. Howson. Fran Garcia. Now, where's he looking? Musiala. Lima. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That is lovely. He decides to cross it. Cleared away. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Brahim Diaz chips it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rudiger plays it short. And it's Rudiger. Pings it across.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Rudiger, and it's gone back to the keeper. And it goes cross-field. Fran Garcia. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Vinicius Junior. Kimmich. Bayern Munich are out. Bayern Munich have let slip their first leg advantage and they have gone out. A game that began with a lead and with such hope ends in crushing disappointment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, now is not the time for me to put the boot in and criticise them. They've had a devastating loss here. I think they can only learn from an experience like this, though, and strive to come again.